What's up, interweb? I know it's early no more. Y'all ain't never saw me do a video. It's 5:30 LA time. I ain't been asleep. I got a lot of things on my mind and ain't none of y'all motherfucking business. I don't tell my business out on the interweb, and no, it's not marital problem, ain't girlfriend problems, ain't financial problems, ain't none of that shit. Just got some things on my mind, and and I ain't gotta go to the office, and I'm used to getting up going to the office. So I ain't gotta go to the office. So I just been on the interweb, man. Just been sitting here on the interweb. And I'm really disappointed of the Xbox community right now. I'm really disappointed right now. And you're like, why, honey? Why? What's good with you, King? I'm real disappointed because it's certain individuals, podcasts, and all that just like they showed Ratchet and motherfucking Clank, and they lost their rabbit ass mind. What's good with you, Unlimited? What's good with you, second man? What's good with you, follower? They done lost their rabbit ass mind. They done lost their rabbit ass mind. They didn't gave up mother. I'm gonna put this way. Ratchet and Clank looked good. I watched the motherfucking in 1080p. I watched games come. I got up and watched games come. I was off. This is one of my 4-day weekends. But on some real gaming shit, people trying to force Microsoft need to show something. Microsoft need to show this. Microsoft need to show that. You know what, Phil? Microsoft don't show shit. Don't show nothing. They want to bitch and complain. Treat them as like little ass kids. Don't show shit. I won't show nothing till the console come out. I just drop something on them. I just drop the bomb on their ass. Don't show nothing. Because they sitting here acting like they money marketing analysts. Yeah, I know I'm up, G. I ain't been asleep. This is what I do. Sometimes I can't sleep, but I ain't gotta go to the office and then I just stay up. But the shit was bothering me, so I said, fuck it, let's go on early. Fuck it. Don't wait till later on. Let's get this shit off your chest. Let's get it off your chest. These motherfuckers is losing their rabbit ass mind. No, I'm not gonna be nice. I'm not gonna try to use. I'm gonna use a lot of motherfuckers, and I don't really give two fucks. I don't. I know I'm up, Keenum. I know I'm up. I ain't been asleep. It's 5:30. I ain't been asleep, but I just say I'm drinking on some Guinness. Shit, drinking on some Guinness. I've been watching movies all night. And actually, what's that movie I just watched? The Bill Collector. That shit is pretty good. I was watching that shit. Thank God for Cody. I've been watching. I just been watching movies. I just not in the mood to sleep. I ain't gotta go to the office, so I'm good. But they losing their minds, and people are running behind these guys that's losing their mind. You know why? You Ratchet and Clank look good, but I'm gonna break down. And I think shout out to my man, Maximilian the dude. He's really a fighting professional gamer. He played fighting games and shit. He broke down when Ratchet shoots, the background blurs out. That's motion blur. But I guarantee Digital Foundry ain't gonna say no shit about that shit. That's motion blur. Yeah, it looks good. Ratchet and Clank ain't did nothing that we ain't never saw before. Just because you can grab something and go through a portal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I don't know when they gonna hold something, G. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing. I haven't heard nothing yet about it. I wouldn't show shit. Since they want to sit here and bitch and complain, acting like they money marketing analysts. They're complaining about Microsoft marketing. Microsoft showed they fucking console off in motherfucking last year. Let's keep it a buck. They showed it off last year. They showed you the specs early this year. They had people come in and see the specs, talk about the specs, play games to show the power of the Xbox Series X. Sony ain't showed you shit. But oh, this is running on a PlayStation 5. So fucking what? So what? And Jeff Keighley, Jeff Smeezy, that's why it's new name, Jeff Smeezy. What's good with you, Techno Blast? Jeff Smeezy over there, when they talked about Game Pass, you see he was just like, but then this is Ratchet and Clank. He get all up, he get all giggly. Ratchet and Clank is not a monumental marvel of games. It's not. It's not like it's not pushing gaming forward. It's not. It's a third party. I mean, it's a third person action shooter. A little puzzle solving. That's all it is. But nobody don't want to talk about that shit though. Nobody want to talk about the motion blur in the background. I was not impressed about it. And like I said, I even let the Xbox One X upscale it to 1080 to 4K because that's what the chip that's in the Xbox One X can do. It's a good upscaling chip, and my TV upscaled it, and I watched it. I watched it about 3 times. What's good with you, Zink? I watched that shit about 3 times. Ain't nothing great about that shit. Ain't no technical marvel. And y'all want to sit here. People want to give up hope. I was ashamed. I was appalled at the people I saw. And they know who the fuck I'm talking about. I actually even put a tweet out when I saw the shit. But see, they ain't gonna get at 100 because 100 gonna put the motherfuckers in line. I'm just gonna tell it how it is. I don't do this shit for clicks and views. I do this because I'm a motherfucking gamer. But people want to sit here and, oh, Ratchet and Clank and Microsoft need to show something. Microsoft do not show nothing. Fail, don't show shit till the console come out. Let the motherfuckers be amazed, and then they gonna run back over here listening to the ponies. I told you the ponies is the most manipulated motherfuckers I know, and it's a lot of small-minded guys that falls for it, and they fall for it. They small-minded. But when you start talking about it, are they gonna sit there? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm drunk. I wish I was. I probably would have been asleep. That shit is not. That shit is nothing. But people want to get. People want to sit here over a fucking talking about gameplay. That was the same gameplay show that the fucking experience. It was probably like 45 seconds more. That's it. And then Jeff Kelly busted a nut. Jeff Kelly busting nuts. Oh my god! And you get to play as a girl because he want to be a girl. He needs to come out the closet. We already know he likes strudel. Bring your ass out the motherfucking closet. But I'm tired of Xbox just giving every time Sony do something you want Microsoft to. Microsoft do not beat on your drum. Microsoft bank account say 00000. Fuck you. That's their bank account. What's your bank account say? Probably negative 00000. If I was in charge, how I would correct? I wouldn't correct nothing because for one is it's not for me to be in charge. I'm in charge of. It's not if my thing is I let my people work. I let my people work. See, think about it when you run stuff, you let your people. I have been managers at airports and retail stores and all that other stuff and all my own. Sometimes you got to let your people work. Let them work. Microsoft been throwing jabs this whole time, but nobody talks about that though, huh? I actually went on Twitter and I said, look, that's medium, that's gameplay, that's CGI. Quit lying. There's no damn CGI. Come on, it's CGI. How is CGI? It's in game. That's not CGI. That's how the game looks. That is how the game looks. Everybody want to be like they. Uh, some people you are not even a supervisor or lead at your job, but you want to tell Microsoft what the hell to do. That's $1 trillion company. That is $1 trillion company. What's good with you, Chuck? I know you up. What's good with you? I know y'all like, man, I ain't been asleep. And then you got Just Measy going on the interweb on the IGN shit and what they say. Oh yeah, Xbox just ain't showing us the power, and Sony has done this and done that. Sony ain't did nothing. They showed you Spider-Man and Ratchet and Clank. That's it. None of them games are graphically demanding. None of them. It looks better. Ratchet and Clank do not look better, G. No, it don't. When it goes out of that CGI shit, that cutscene, the motherfucker look regular. It looked like a PlayStation 4 game. It's downgraded. And there's a lot of people have admitted that it looks downgraded. But y'all want to sit here and act like that shit is they show Ratchet and Clank. It's over. Say that again, Keenum. Preach, my brother. Preach, my brother. Preach. That shit was preach. It was all CGI. It was all CGI. But they want to sit here all on the interweb. Xbox guys giving up hope, talking shit. And they know who I'm talking about. I ain't got to say no names. Y'all even know who the fuck I'm talking about. That's why they ain't real Xbox guys. They're clickbaiters. They need the clicks. They need to be accepted with society. They have no friends other than the interweb. That's all they got. That's why I took the mental responsibility, man. Because I said, I believe you and I'm not going nowhere. I ain't losing no hope. And people like, well, and then my thing is too, I love the Lakers. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Dodger fan. LA Kings fan. Raider fan. I don't my Raiders been dog shit for how many years? And I'm Raider Nation till I die. Because what? I'm a fan of the brand. I am afraid of the brand. And I love what Mark's. I just got the new UI. Sony ain't showed you that new UI, have they? Sony ain't even talking about their consoles. Sony ain't talked about nothing. Sony been quiet. They did some bullshit, slick shit, that whack ass Gamescom shit. Fuck Jeff Keighley, Jeff Sneezy. That's from the bottom of my green heart. He ain't nothing but a pawn. And it's a shame. And he's a journalist. I'm not a journalist. I don't have to be objective. I didn't go to school to be a journalist. I went to school to be a IT professional, information technology. I'm not them. But when you sit there and people bandwagon and that's all they going with, yeah, Microsoft do need some because see a lot of people can't think on their own. And I realized that on the intro of it's a bunch of sheep and they follow the wrong shepherd. That's what they do. They don't can't think for their own. They let somebody else think for them. They let these spawn waves and these other dumbasses that can't even don't even know what the hell going on. Spawn Boy is better known as making mods and all that. He ain't no gamer like that. He ain't really get down like that. Microsoft showed Game Pass to the straight T. Said you get Ultimate Game Pass, you get this, you get that, you get this and that. And that old punk ass motherfucker for seeing that Jeff Backyard want to shit uh on XCloud tomorrow. I couldn't even play Halo. I couldn't play Halo 5. You was playing on a Sony Xperia phone that was fucking 5 years old, probably. It was a Sony Xperia phone. Why don't you go get you a One Plus? Why don't you go play on a Pixel? You know, like I said, people talked about Xbox saying this and that. Grounded has millions of players that's played that game. They added new content. I just didn't get into it because I was gonna get stuck in it. I was gonna get stuck in it. And you're right. It's the glorified. They want to say my strudel is bigger than theirs. If they're a girl, my juice box is tighter than yours. That's all it is. That's all it is. I was playing. What's that? Where my controller at? Shit. This game looked gorgeous. I would put some pictures on there. Windbound. Windbound looks gorgeous. Tell me why. I gotta tell me why. You might have to tell me why. Because I was playing that and it was kind of is that I ain't gonna speak on that because they gonna get on me. But hey, they gonna get on me with tell me why. But tell me why. Tell me why it's a good game. I'm gonna play through it. But it's something different. It throws a twist at your ass at the beginning. And some people can accept that twist. Some people cannot accept that twist. Thing about it is, don't come in here with no Metacritic. Nobody respects Metacritic that I mess with. Metacritic is nothing but a cesspool. Metacritic is nothing but like Rotten Tomatoes. If you the first time coming in here, get the hell out. Don't come in here with that Metacritic bullshit. Too fucking early in the morning. But y'all ponies want to bring up these Metacritic scores. I play games that's way better and don't even go on Metacritic. You got to start listening to guys and girls that really play these games, that really get down, instead of doing 25 different podcasts a week talking about bullshit. What's up with you, Sleepy? Wasteland 3. I saw people like Wasteland. Wastelands is not my game, type of game. Metacritic's your life. God bless you. Good night. I don't give a fuck about Metacritic. Metacritic is I don't even go on there. I don't go sit there. And it's a lot of Xbox guys that said they don't respect Metacritic. But then when when the game gets like Wasteland gets a good score, they want to throw Metacritic out. See, my thing is you're a hypocrite. I don't keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep straight a buck. Don't when the game go bad, it's fuck Metacritic. But when it goes to you, oh Metacritic, this is a Metacritic score. And I see a lot of guys that do that shit. I see a lot of guys that do it. Don't make no damn sense. Everybody want to claim you want more single player. You had a single player in Quantum Break, and what you do? You listen to these dumb motherfuckers on Metacritic and these dumbass niggas that don't know, don't play no games like that. You listen to them, and then when it went on Game Pass, y'all worshipped it. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. But they don't want. They don't. They what? What they do? They go listen to the people. Oh, it was 720 and it went in the Game Pass. Like I didn't know this game was so good. But then they want to go praise Control. Fuck Remedy. Fuck 505 games and fuck Control. They ain't getting my money. I know they doing Crossfire X um um single player. They probably doing that because Microsoft gave them motherfuckers gave them Alan Wake back. No, you right. You right. They can't think for themselves, Sega man. They ain't gonna never think for themselves. They're a bunch of followers. You think about it, Microsoft gives you single player game and multiplayer in the same. Gears, single player. Well, think about it is I ain't gonna lie. Most guys that I mess with and stuff like that, they want the co-op to play. I ran through Gears by myself. I ran through Gears with two other guys. I ran through Halo about 10 times with multiple people. And I play the multiplayer. And they keep on adding to their multiplayer. I played State of Decay 2 with my friends. I played this shit with my friends. And I can play a single player if I want to. I have several stories where I got it by myself and I got another one with friends. We even do that with Grounded. Grounded, we have one that we do it on our own, and we got one that we got everybody on. Sea of Thieves. No, wow. I'm the one that say I get drunk on the boat and get drunk at the same time. That's the truth. Y'all complain. Well, you don't get to play with Master Chief and you play with Agent Locke. I think that was some race ass shit going on. Because if it was Buck, I don't think it'd be. I don't think it'd be too. I don't think it'd be too much of a fuss. Just like people didn't like the Arbiter when you played in Halo 2. Now the Arbiter is beloved. He's beloved. Ain't nobody playing no motherfucking God of War, no Horizon Zero Dawn. You ain't gonna get another another Order 1929 because they don't own that studio got bought by somebody. So you can forget about that. Y'all didn't go buy Noonie Cooney. This is the first time that Yakuza is coming on Xbox first. Nobody's talking about that. And did they show gameplay on that too? But nobody's talking about that shit though, huh? And don't tell me, oh, you claiming race? No, I've been saying this from day one. I've been the Halo community. I didn't call all their asses out. And actually, but Locke wasn't the first choice. It was supposed to be. I forgot the guy that was in Spartan. He couldn't do it because he had other responsibilities. So they replaced him with my man Luke Cage. With my man Luke Cage. Don't come in here talking about Yakuza. You got to read through all that damn Yakuza. Put me to sleep. Yakuza puts me to sleep. Now I'm gonna play the hell out of Yakuza. You know what I'm saying, the new Yakuza because it's English dubbed. Tired of reading. It's an indie game. I can accept it. And a lot of these PlayStation guys ain't brand and go buy Yakuza. Look at all the Final Fantasies that's on Xbox through Game Pass. The Yakuzas on Game Pass. Nobody want to talk about that, huh? Do we talking about Sergeant Johnson? Sergeant Johnson, you want to use Sergeant Johnson. Sergeant Johnson wasn't loved like that. Come on. Coltrane, that was a whole different earth. That's not even earth. It wasn't the only racism they had was kill the goddamn Lambert and the swarm and all that. They didn't care about that. And then you forgot they did Coltrane and Bear Rome. You forgot that in Judgment. They tried to lock them up. But y'all don't want to talk about that y'all don't want to talk about that, huh? When the last black character or minority character that's been in a PlayStation game, other than Miles Morales? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. Nathan Drake is not walking on PlayStation 5. They're gonna probably resell it to you as a remaster, a remake. People, I heard people, PlayStation 5 has this excellent, excellent, excellent lineup of games. The best game lineup ever. What? And blue hell you talking about? What in blue hell? I don't know why y'all really thinking people running around. Resident Clank is coming out day one. Keep telling you that shit. Keep telling you that shit though, because if it was coming out day one, they would have showed your ass a release date. It would have been like releasing on the PlayStation 5 day one. They ain't said shit. What's good with you, Handy? They ain't said a damn. They ain't said a word. But it's a launch date. I promise. No, it's not. They still ain't even got their heating issues done. That old Tower of Pisa ass box. I'm seeing people on the internet. Well, that's the best thing that Sony came out with a digital version. I thought nobody want digital. I thought they all want physical. Fucking schizos. This is when Hunted gets up and goes to the office. I'm real angry. I do not like to be up in the mornings. Horizon Zero Dawn had a whole lot of character. When was the main character? Answer that. The main character. They had the black girl that was doing the lesbian thing in the DLC, but she wasn't the main character. She was a co-character. We talking about a main character. That's all you play as. Because if you want to say that, The Last of Us had black characters too. Let's keep it a buck. What happened? What happened talking about all y'all quote unquote let's keep it real. When your backwards compatibility talk? Where your backwards compatibility talk at? They got 4,000 games. Of what games? We still wait. Because when Xbox did it, you guys want it. You're gonna get a half-ass box where we take every game that we already own. I own over 500 and up teen games. I just gotta hook up my external drives to the Xbox Series X. I can just go. They're gonna run better. They get HDR, all that. What PlayStation on what PlayStation 5 running on? Azure servers. Who they owned by? Microsoft. Y'all ain't talking about that either, huh? Yes, your games that don't have HDR will have HDR on the Series X. Gears of War will run at 120 frames per second. You ain't saw shit from Sony saying running anywhere. They barely can run motherfucking 30 in fucking 4K. They already got something talking about you need to register to see if you can get a PlayStation 5. That means they ain't had their game right. They ain't had their game. They ain't got their game right. But it's gonna people that don't like what I say and tell me I'm toxic to the community. I'm not a real Xbox guy. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all do me a favor and tell them this. I don't give two flying fucks what they give about what they think about me. I give two. I give two. I rock out with real Xbox guys. That's down for the brand. Not running. Don't go tuck they hand in under under them like what the hell? Go running or going to tell them like they got power. That's what I understand. That's what really pisses me off when people think they got power. You ain't got no power. I don't give a fuck if you got 100,000 subs. Give a fuck if you got 10,000 subs. Give a fuck if you got 1,000,000 subs. You ain't got no power to tell this $1 trillion company what to do. That's why I ain't in power. Because if I was in power, y'all wouldn't like me too much. They gonna run me off like bomber. They gonna pay me to leave. Cause I'll tell some of y'all motherfuckers to shut the fuck up. You know, Game Pass is a bad thing. I ain't never known. I know a bunch of y'all guys banging on the budget. I know a lot of you guys banging on the budget. You're not gonna see Uncharted coming out. Uncharted is done. Nobody's talking about Ghost of Tsushima. You have hang on. Actually, have they even talked about sales of Ghost of Tsushima? I told them if Ghost of Tsushima sell by the end of the year, I think about 5 million, 5, 6 million. 10, I said 10 million or something like that. I would not talk about Sony at all for a whole 3 months. I see it ain't happening. I see it ain't happening. Nobody's talking about Ghost of Tsushima is getting it. Ghost of Tsushima is getting a mode just like what do you call that? Damn. Splinter Cell had, where you play with somebody and it was a totally different game. A totally different game. Nobody's playing Ghost of Tsushima. Sorry to say it. I mean, nobody's nobody's over here playing. Nobody's looking for Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is not. Sony do not back Gran Turismo like they usually do. They don't. They throw it out there like a. That's like their little stepchild now. Sorry to say it. That's what it is. What's up with you, King James? That's all it is. But they don't. Like I said, I'm an Xbox general. Gonna keep it a buck. I ain't gave up no hope because I saw Ratchet and Clank, the little furry. He looked like the a furry Sonic. Oh, yellow Sonic. You know, I'm tired of people thinking like Sony is coming with these impressive new gameplay games. No, they're not. It's not, they ain't not even mastering it. Then I had somebody was like, "Well, Microsoft is making Halo open world because of uh Horizon Zero Dawn. The first Halo was open world, dummy. To keep it real, the first Halo was that way. And then you got people they rehired a guy that was on the original Halo. That's the guy that wanted to leave Microsoft in the first place. Period. To start Bungie and do Destiny. And look where his ass back at. Look where his ass out. Look where his ass at now. Back at Microsoft. Activision ran his ass away. He decided to go roll out. Now he back at 343. Telling you, man, I ain't giving up hope. A lot of people want to give up hope. You ain't gonna get no. You hit this channel, ain't no hope giving up. I'm not giving no praise to the enemy of the state. That's the enemy of the state. That's the enemy of the state. I said the game looked good, but the gameplay was not impressive. It was not impressive at all. It's not like I never saw. He's switching guns in a weapon reel. I mean, yeah, a weapon wheel, whatever the shit called. So, like I said, man, you know, what innovation is called the Connect. It's called Xbox Live. It's called dashboards. It's called achievements. It's called Halo, Gears. That's innovative. I ain't gonna be on here too much, Link. I mean, Chuck. I was sending you one. I'm about to get off here in about 5 minutes. I just wanted to shoot it off, and I'm gonna go run to the stove, grab me a bottle, so I can try to drink my ass to sleep. Sony ain't showed you no new dashboard. I have the new Xbox dashboard that's going to be on the Series X. I just don't have the dynamic backgrounds. I just don't. But I have a whole lot that's changed. And I show my shit. I go on Twitter and pop my. I'll go pop. Like, look what I got. All right, man. I'm gonna be listening. I might come on there with you. Dreamcast is not. Who you think that helped make Sega Net? That was Microsoft. Dummy. Dummy. I'm just gonna run to the store, Chuck. Go grab me a bottle so I can drink my ass to sleep. I'm gonna give me a Tylenol PM. Cause I get sometimes I can't sleep. Sometimes I take 3 hours and I'm up. Well, that's all I'm gonna say, man. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. I don't give a fuck if you're pony, your bot, or whatever, man. You have a good day. I'm about to run to the stove and grab me a little something, something, and chill out. You know, probably go check me out on Chuck channel. Probably go on Chuck. Just send me the link. I'll be up on there with you, man. Talking all he gonna talk about politics and shit. All right, just tell me when you go on, man. I'm gonna get on and I'm gonna fuck around and chill out. Just looking for my damn sweats. But like I said, man, I just had to do it. I had to get it off my chest. Like I said, yeah, I had a lot of things going on in my world, and you know, I just said, you know what? Let me pop off shit. Fuck it. I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Someone will buy me a $50 bottle of whiskey or something. Shit. Matter of fact, I'm finna go buy this motherfucking vodka. That's what I'm finna buy. I've been wanting to try this fucking vodka. I might have to have a cutter with it though. I'm gonna buy that bad boy. And like I said, I'm gonna relax. I've been watching movies. Thank God for the Cody. And like I said, y'all have a blessed day. If you at work, y'all stay safe, man. Put your mask on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for them raggedy ass police. Or they shoot everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you see a dude walking down the street with a motherfucking AR, do not try to attempt to sock his ass. None of that. Because the dude that attempted to shot his ass, he sure did miss. But this your boy. Keep it a buck 100. I'm out.